You might love unsolicited advice about how to save money you don't have.
People probably don't need to be told to take a shorter shower.
There are hacks everywhere we look.
With 500 grams of mince, I can make 4 meals for 4.
I live with my parents, my mum cuts my hair, and then I just don't buy dumb shit and just invest my money, you know?
Here on The Project, we love a good tip too.
Picking upright gets gravity to do some of the work, and apparently it lets you cram more in.
Bundle deals with power and internet together aren't actually the way to go. It's better to do the best deal with a power company and then the best deal with an internet company.
Sure, there are ones which are helpful.
Just make your lunch. It takes 5 minutes at night. Buy it once a week and that's a treat, you know.
But some are rubbish.
Fry an egg with an iron. Just place an egg on a plate and hold an iron over it. Yum. Have fun cleaning the iron.
Foxton's Newshub Nation has made a name for herself sharing the guts of how to raise 5 kids on the smell of an oily rag. But now her heart's not in it.
I used to make a lot of grocery videos. I've stopped doing these. And that's for a couple of reasons.
Well, let's find out what those are. Christine, why have you stopped doing your cost of living hacks?
I don't like following trends. It's become a trend, and it's a weird trend where rich people dress up as struggling people and try and teach them how to shop. I just think that there's already so much pressure on families that are struggling without being told that they can do it and this is how you do it. How do you go lower than nothing, really? When you're struggling for the basics, how do you go lower than the basics?
What sort of reaction have you had?
Mostly people just, agreeing. There's a lot of people voicing that they don't like this new trend that's going on. Groceries has become a very stressful job. And it's the only thing that you can adjust. So you can't adjust your bills. You can't go out and adjust everything else. So when you go to the supermarket, that's the place where you're trying to get less for more.
Well, what
more
about
for less? More for less.
What about those of us that love your hacks, Christine? Don't you feel like a little bit guilty about not giving us those tips?
I know everyone wants a piece of me, but just right now, I don't have that energy to give. I have another page which is called, I don't know if I can say it on here because it's got a naughty word in it.
Give it a go.
It's called Piss Easy Meals.
Ooh. We'll see if that makes it to air.
Just pronounce it Piss Easy.
It's Piss Easy Meals. Piss Easy. Where we try and share like really cheap dishes and stuff.
Is the problem here, Christine, that tips and tricks sort of focus on the wrong end of the problem, that actually it's the whole system that's stuffed?
So I've got to the point where we can't really offer anyone any tips and tricks to reduce down the cost. We now need to wait for someone to fix our environment. Instead of us going, how can we manipulate the environment and get as much as we can out of it, we need it sorted for us now because there's nothing really left that we can do.
Sounds like you're saying we should be stealing from the rich.
It's pretty much what it is. So I'm going to start up a gang now called the Robin Hood Gang, and we just go and raid rich people's vegetable gardens and fruit trees.
Meet you after the show.
Yeah, jump on the bandwagon. That's the new trend.
You are welcome to the one rotting cucumber and the peas that just won't grow.
Well, Christine, thank you for using your voice for good. As always, great to talk to you.
Thanks, guys. Stay awesome.
Hello, everyone. Welcome along to The Project. Check it out. Nazim Hussein's with us tonight.
Yeah, hello.
Australian comedian in New Zealand after a huge season at the International Comedy Festival. And more on that coming up.
Yes. Yeah, so Nazim, like whenever we're struggling here in New Zealand, we all go, oh, stuff this, we're just going to pack it in and move to Australia. Yeah. There, everything's cheaper. There, I'll be happier. Discuss.
Absolutely correct. Australia has figured out all of our problems. No more racism. We've outlawed bad weather.
Whoa.
Bigotry, that's a thing of the past.
Wow.
No housing crisis, interest rates are low. Grocery, very affordable.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
No, look, it's horrible. Everything's expensive there. It's tough for us there. Cost of living is a huge issue. In fact, our Reserve Bank governor said, like I think it was yesterday, when asked about the housing crisis, he said, if you want to pay less rent, maybe don't move out of your parents' house as early as you want.
Wow.
And if you can't afford rent, live with somebody else. Like, that was the Reserve Bank governor's response. His official response.
His solution was flatmates.
His solution was blaming us, you know.
Yeah. Don't leave home when I think the average age is already 28 or something.
Well, my mum was very happy with that answer. I moved out at 27.
Honestly, a lot of this feels like victim blaming. It's like, oh, you're struggling at the supermarket. Try eating your broccoli stalks. Not eating the broccoli stalks is not the problem.
Get 7 jobs and eat steam. It's
exactly.